Hello, students, parents, family, friends, one and all. My name is Coach Golazeski, and I'd like to welcome you to the 2021 Burlington City Girls Spring Track Athletic Awards. While I wish we could have done this in person, I'm still very excited to be sharing this presentation with you. The timing of this banquet is a little strange. At the time of this recording, the season isn't actually over yet. The girls are still working hard preparing for the sectional and group state championships. But it will be great to take some time to look back and reflect on all we've accomplished so far this season. The girls track team had a truly special season this year. After losing last season, I wasn't sure what to expect. I knew that we had the potential to make some good things happen, but it became very clear to me early on in the season that these girls were going to completely exceed my expectations. Our small team of 9 girls earned first team all-star recognition in 5 events, won 10 medals at our divisional championships, and earned 3 top 10 performances at the county championships, where we competed against the biggest schools in Burlington County. But that's enough of a preamble. Let's start recognizing the team. First up is our JV letter winner, Sierra Small. Sierra was a great addition to the team. She was constantly upbeat, consistently improving each day of practice, and I can't wait to see how she continues to improve next season. Next up, we have our first year varsity letter winners. These girls earned their varsity letter by scoring at least 10 points in dual meets this season. Sophia D. Simone. Sophia really showed off her work ethic this season, as she was willing to try pretty much any event we had. She worked on sprints, jumps, hurdles, even gave running distance a try. She really found her spot as a high hurdler, and it was just fantastic to see her get better and stronger at the high hurdles every day at practice. Alyssa Andrell Feliz. Alyssa was a sprinter and hurdler whose season was unfortunately interrupted by an ankle injury during our second meet. She had to sit out the next 2 meets, but she came back stronger than ever. Not only did she continue to improve in her running events, she even started long jumping and used that event to score some key points in our last 2 dual meets of the season. Noelle Kellert. Noelle came out a couple weeks into the season, and almost immediately Coach Davis and I looked at each other and we said, "Looks like we got ourselves another hurdler." Noelle took to the high hurdles very quickly, and when she decided to give the 400 hurdles a shot, she ended up running our team's fastest time in that event in her very first race. To all 4 of our first year athletes, I want to say thank you, and I can't wait to see how you continue to improve next year. Now we'll move on to our second year varsity letter winners, which sounds a little funny to say. Since we lost last spring, this was actually the first full season these 2 athletes had, but they competed like true veterans of the sport. LeSecret Bolds. LeSecret was one of the first students to contact me saying how excited she was to start spring track, and it seemed like her excitement never wavered all season long. I remember her talking about how nervous she was before her first meet, and I remember seeing how fired up she was when she finally got the chance to step on the track. LeSecret was named a second-team All-Star in the long jump and a first-team All-Star in the 100. At the divisional championships, she placed second in the 100, 200, and the long jump. And at the county championships, she placed 8th in the 200. These are fantastic achievements, and I can't wait to see how LeSecret builds on her success next year. Ny'era Hand-Brooks. Ny'era had a phenomenal season this year. There's just no other way to put it. Her talent in the sprints and hurdles was obvious from the very first week of practice, and even before our first meet, I could tell that she had something special in store for everyone this season. It always made me smile seeing her intense determination during a race turn into an ear-to-ear grin as she ran back to the line to get her time. Ny'era was named a second-team All-Star in the 100 and a first-team All-Star in both the high hurdles and the 200. At the divisional championships, she placed first in the 100, 200, and high hurdles, and at the county championships, she placed third in the 200. These results are outstanding, and I'm already looking forward to seeing Ny'era continue her momentum next year. Next, we have our third-year varsity letter winners. These student athletes will receive a plaque as recognition for earning a varsity letter 3 years in a row. Hailey Carroll. Hailey is a natural leader who's had a terrific impact on the team during the 3 years she's been a part of it. She is constantly encouraging and motivating her teammates at practices and during meets. She helped organize the team to create a memorable senior night for our first home meet, and she's always willing to step up and do whatever event will help the team. Hailey was named a second-team All-Star as a utility player, and at the divisional championships, she ran the intermediate hurdles for only the second time this season and got 4th place. Hailey has set herself up for a great senior year next year, and I can't wait to see what more she's able to accomplish. Ember Foreman. Ember is the only girl on the team who runs the 1600, which makes her job a little bit more challenging. It's always easier to run when there's someone next to you, but Ember rose above that obstacle this year to have a great season. She may look timid when she's standing there at the starting line, but once that gun goes off, she's ready to run, and more often than not, she's ready to win. Ember was named a first-team All-Star in the 1600, and at the divisional championships, she placed first in the 1600. When Ember was a freshman, she was unable to run at the divisional championships that year, so to see her come back as a junior and win there was absolutely awesome. Now we move on to our 4th-year varsity letter winner. This student athlete will receive the coveted Burlington City Gold Card as recognition for her 4 years on the team. And of course, I'm talking about Chelsea Briscoe. Chelsea was set up for a fantastic year last year as a junior, so it really broke my heart to see her lose that season when the world was shut down. But I could not be more impressed with how she bounced back from it. It seemed like every time she stepped on the track, she was improving on the performances she had put in the very week before. In dual meets, she went completely undefeated in the 400, and as the anchor of the girls 4x400 at our last home meet, she led the girls to a dominant victory over Florence in their very first relay race of the entire year. Chelsea was named second-team All-Star in the 200 and first-team All-Star in the 400. At the divisional championships, she placed third in the 100, third in the 200, and first in the 400. And at the county championships, she placed 8th in the 400. Chelsea, it's been a real pleasure to have you on the team. Next year, you're going to be missed as an athlete, a teammate, a captain, and just as a person. I really could not be more grateful that I got the chance to coach you. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments, and good luck as you move forward. That brings us to our most improved player reward. And this was really a tough choice. All of the girls on the team made significant improvements in all of their events, but when I compare this athlete's times to what she was running as a sophomore, and I see really just incredible improvements in all of her events, in the 100, the 200, and the 400, I just have to say that Chelsea Briscoe, our team captain, is also our most improved player this year. Congratulations, Chelsea. The final award for this video is our Blue Devil Award, which always goes out to our most valuable player. And this name really should not be a surprise to anyone. When an athlete scores more varsity points than any girl or boy on the team, when an athlete is a divisional champion in 3 different events, when an athlete wins a 3rd place medal at county championships competing against the biggest schools in all of Burlington County, there's just no other decision I can make than to say that Ny'era Hand-Brooks is our most valuable player. Congratulations, Ny'era. Before we end this video, there's one more group of individuals I want to recognize, and they are the parents and family of all of our student athletes. Thank you all so much for the early morning rides you gave your students, for being there at home meets and away meets to support the team. But most of all, thank you for letting your child be a part of Burlington City Track and Field. Words cannot express how grateful I am that I got the chance to coach each and every member of this team. And that brings us to the end of our presentation. It really was a pleasure to share this with you and to take some time out and just recognize and celebrate the awesome season that the Burlington City girls track team had this year. Thank you all for watching, and I guess the only thing left to say is I'll see you soon.